Welcome to the fourth edition of IRONMAN 70.3 Cascais, Portugal. This is the briefing for our amazing age group amateurs, but remember it is your responsibility to have downloaded the athlete guide and be conversant with everything in there, and also to know the rules and to know the course. All around Cascais and the race venues, you'll see these QR codes that you can scan with your mobile device, and it'll give you all the important information that you require, as well as contact details. Please beware of the COVID protocols and please respect and adhere them. Anywhere that is an IRONMAN 70.3 Cascais, Portugal race venue, you need to wear a mask, you need to social distance, please use the hand sanitizers, and likewise when you enter venues, we will be doing temperature checks. Please provide with you, when you come to registration, the official COVID certificate with the QR code, that is the European QR code that is scannable here for our officials. If you do not have a COVID certificate with a QR code, please get an antigen test and ensure that your antigen test result has a QR code on it. Look at your schedule from 9 till 7. Info point is open. The wonderful volunteers there can help you with pretty much everything. Registration for athletes opens between 3 and 7, and also the official IRONMAN merchandise and expo area is open from 3 till 7. Thursday, info point, expo, registration and merchandise open between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. Friday, likewise, everything is open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday will be race day for the inaugural IRONMAN Portugal, and make sure that you are there to spectate as well. But Saturday for 70.3 athletes, registration is still open, info point is open, merchandise and expo are open as well. Then, very important, and this is different to what you're used to if you've raced 70.3 events before. We need you to check in your bikes and your gear on your race day morning. Not the day before your race, because the full IRONMAN Portugal is happening, but on race day morning. Your race starts at 10, so you have between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. to check in your bikes in the Hippodrome bike park. And once you've done your bike check-in and once you've left your transition bags with your bikes, you will then receive your timing chip. Make sure you're on the beach and ready for the start to watch our stacked pro field start their race, both men and women. Many short course Olympians who are doing their 70.3 debut here at 70.3 Cascais, Portugal. The anthem will play to be performed live, very, very proud moment, and then the ringing of the famous ship's bell will get your race going. Race start for the amateur athletes will be at 10 a.m. I know the athlete guide said otherwise, but age group amateurs, you will start at 10 a.m. Professional men will start at 10, professional women at 10:02, and you amazing age group amateurs, you start your rolling start from 10:10 onwards. This includes our relay swimmers. Relay swimmers, please be sure that you stand behind the individual athletes. We expect our first athletes on the finish line sort of between 1:40 and 1:50. That'll be for the men. The women will be just after sort of 2:15, 2:20. And then shortly after that, you amazing amateurs will be coming down the magic carpet of the finish line. Between 4 and 8 p.m. is when you can do bike checkout and collect your transition bags. And last athlete expected over the finish line round about 7 p.m. And then after that, we start the award ceremony at 8:30 on the finish line. It will be awesome. Just take a screenshot or screen grab of this slide, because this is where we wish you to park your vehicles. Here are the names of all those parking spots that you can put into your maps to navigate you there. Please use the official parking and take note of how long you will need to get to the race venue. Our race office is open from Wednesday until Friday, closes at 7 o'clock at night. Saturday it closes at 6. Remember, you need to have your ID with you and your racing license for registration. For the relay athletes, only one member of the relay team is required to come and sign the waivers and collect all the gear. And please remember your masks when you come to registration. You will receive an official IRONMAN 70.3 Cascais athlete wristband. This is your all-access ticket to anything race-related. Keep it on for the entire race weekend until after the award ceremony. The official bib number must be worn on the bike and the run. So this varies from race to race. But at IRONMAN 70.3 Cascais, Portugal, your bib number is compulsory on the bike, facing rear, compulsory on the run, facing forwards. This amazing event have realized that it's a long walk from transition to the swim start. So what they've done is they've got these special single-use disposable shoes for you. They're in your registration packs. Please wear those as you make your way down to the swim start, and then we have lots of trash cans available for you at the start area for you to dispose of them. Please use those trash bins to dispose of your disposable shoes as well as your masks. The only means of identifying any of your gear, helmets, bikes, transition bags, is with the sticker pack that we give you, which is available in your registration pack. You receive 3 bags: a blue bike bag for your bike gear, a red run bag for your running gear, and a white streetwear bag for Sunday morning. Once you've changed into your wetsuit, put all your dry gear in there, leave it in the athlete garden, which is on the way from the transition towards the swim start, and on the way back from the finish towards the transition, you will collect it again there. You will receive your timing chip after you've racked your bike and left your transition bags with your bikes in the bike park. Remember, no timing chip, no race results, no ability to put your hands up and say yes for the World Championship slots. COVID protocols, please. The rule of thumb here is social distance, sanitize, and at any IRONMAN 70.3 Cascais, Portugal race venue, even outdoor venues like swim start and transition, please wear your mask. Be sure that your bicycle is race ready and roadworthy when you come to bike check-in. Please have your helmet on your head and chin strap fastened. Please make sure your bib number is visible. You must have the athlete wristband on, and you must have your blue bike bag and your red run bag with you to enter bike check-in. Rack your bike, leave your bags, put your bottles on your bike, put your nutrition on your bike, put your computer on your bike, and as you leave the transition zone to make your way towards dropping off the white streetwear bags to make your way towards swim start, you will receive your timing chip. Please place the timing chip on your left ankle, opposite side of the drivetrain of your bicycle. Rack your bike as shown, not from the handlebars, but from your saddles. In the blue bike bag, everything that you need to complete the bike, including your helmet and your bib number in the blue bike bag. In the red run bag, everything that you need to complete the run, especially your running shoes. Any and all changing happens at the bikes. If you need to get completely naked when you change, on the perimeter of the bike park, we do have change tents for you to use. It's up to you to replace all your gear in your bags post-changing and leave your bags at the bike. Post-swim, all wet gear goes in the blue bag. Post-bike, helmet and bike gear goes into the red run bag. Do not bring your own pumps. We do have pumps available for you in transition. The white streetwear bag, so as you come to the race, you might as well put your wetsuit, swim cap and goggles in there. Once you've completed your setup in the transition zone and you're into your wetsuit, leave your dry gear in that white streetwear bag. And as you leave transition, walk up the little hill towards the swim start area. On your left side in that beautiful garden is where the volunteers will be waiting for you for your white streetwear bag. And that's where you collect it post-race. Screen grab or take a photograph of this slide. These are the important phone numbers you need for medical emergencies. We are blessed with the most beautiful weather. The forecasts for Sunday are amazing. So make sure that you keep your fingers crossed and you speak to whoever you need to speak to ensure the weather stays just like that. But it's looking awesome. Transition opens from 6 a.m. till 9 for you on Sunday morning. We do have mechanics available for you there as well. They're available in the expo until race day morning. They're also available out on the course. They're not roving mechanics. They're available at specific static points along the course, approximately every 15 to 20 kilometers. Be sure that you give yourselves plenty of time to walk to the swim start from transition on Sunday morning. and it's a rolling swim start, please line up according to your expected swim time. Get there nice and early to soak up the atmosphere of the early morning start as the sun rises over the Lisbon Estoril area and shines down on us here on the beach in Cascais Bay before we start the 4th edition of IRONMAN 70.3 Cascais, Portugal.
My name is Lucy Charles. Growing up, I was always so competitive. From a very, very young age, the dream was always to compete in the Olympic Games. I always wanted to do whatever was the biggest challenge. I'm quite happy to just be running or outdoors and just doing what I love doing. It's finding the balance. You always have dark places and dark spots when you're training and when you're racing, and it's how you get through those moments that defines you as an athlete. And you feel alive as soon as you enter that water and expand your mind and just be free and at one with yourself. I feel like I'm pretty good at being positive even when it's really hurting. I've always had that fight and that winning spirit. I think that just makes me who I am.
Nobody ever feels truly ready.
All those lengths in the pool.
All those laps on the bike.
The kilometers on your feet.
All this for one moment.
You are an athlete.
You're fearless and bold.
You inspire and lead.
And you love what you do. It's now time to grasp the opportunity.
Time to be fearless and conquer.
Time to rise to the challenge and succeed.
It's time to fly.
It's time to fly.
It's a single loop swim on the Roca swim course. The sea's going to be calm. It's going to be beautiful. Rolling start from 10:10 for our age group amateurs, 6 athletes every 4 seconds. You must complete the entire Roca official swim course, going through the start arch and through the finish arch and around all the buoys. Due to the water temperature in the Atlantic Ocean, we know already that it is a wetsuit allowed swim, and you have a total time of 1 hour and 10 to complete your swim. Looking at that swim course again, the Roca swim course, the first buoy will be a left turn. It's mandatory to keep the first buoy on your left shoulder. Thereafter, all other buoys are on your right shoulder. You're doing an open water swim in the sea. It is reasonably protected in Cascais Bay. It'll be a little bit of a rolling swell, but it'll be stunning, and the water temperature will be good, and it is a receding tide. When you finish the swim, we will have freshwater showers to rinse off the salt. It's a 600-meter run for you as you leave the swim exit and make your way towards the transition zone. In transition, please go to your bike where your bags are. Please remove your wet gear, place it into your blue bag. Please put your helmet on your head, fasten your chin strap, and put your bib number on facing rearwards. You cannot touch your bike until you have your helmet on and chin strap fastened. And then it is about a 130-meter run from where your bike is parked through the bike park on your way to the mount line. And here's just a little reminder of the procedure of swim to bike transition. Only once you've completed that 130-meter run and you're over the mount line, very close to where the expo and registration is, may you then start the Ventum bike course. The bike course is on the same roads, but the order is reversed. We do not go first towards Lisbon, then Estoril, then Sintra, then Guincho and back. We're going the other way. We leave Cascais along beautiful Guincho beach. Then we climb up towards Sintra, then back down, and then we take a left and we head our way towards Estoril, a lap around the circuit, then back down towards Estoril Casino, where we will briefly ride you in the direction of Cascais until a roundabout where you do a 180-degree turn and you make your way towards Lisbon and back. Please be aware that there are parts of the course, especially once you've reached the zenith or the peak of the course and you start your descent down again as you make your way to the little town where you hit the roundabout for the left turn towards Estoril Circuit. We need you to be careful. There are parts of the course there where the roads are narrow, where we have contraflow of athletes going in both directions. Ride within your ability and please follow the instructions of the marshals and be safe at all times. Fantastic here this year is that the locals are so excited. Cascais, Portugal is so excited to have us back that many parts of your bike course are being repaved just for you for race day. Mechanics are static out on the course. Remember, stick to the rule of the road in Portugal, which is keep right, pass left. The bib number is compulsory on the bike. Please screen grab this and be sure that you are aware of the key parts of the course where we need you to exercise caution. For example, there's one part of the course when we're through one of the small villages where we actually move you into the left lane because we need to keep a section of road open for the local village dwellers so that they have the ability to get in and out of their village. So at all times, we as Ironman do everything we can to ensure your safety within the course given to us, but safety is equally your responsibility. Now, this is the little roundabout that I mentioned. When you've almost completed the first 55 kilometers of your 90k bike course, you're coming down from the Estoril Formula One circuit. You're heading down towards the casino, back down towards the Atlantic. And intuitively, you think you should be turning left towards Lisbon, but we turn you right towards Cascais. We bring you to this roundabout, and at this roundabout, you're not going to go around the roundabout. You're going to do a classic triathlon style U-turn before the roundabout, move you into the right-hand lane, and ride you direction Lisbon. It is a non-drafting race. And please, I know what people say, but trust me, drafting is a choice. You can make the decision to draft or not. Make the right decision. It is a 12-meter no-draft zone from the front wheel of the athlete in front of you to your front wheel. You have 25 seconds to make your pass. The minute your front wheel is alongside the front wheel of the athlete, you are passing. They must drop back, you merge to the right, and off you go. The only time we can have two athletes side by side is during a passing maneuver. If you ride next to each other, or if you ride on the left side of the road, this constitutes blocking, which is a 30-second time penalty. Drafting is a 5-minute time penalty. 3 blue cards and you're disqualified. The red card is a DQ for major things like public nudity, urinating in public, dangerous riding, crossing the center white line, littering. So these are the things to be aware of. The penalty box is just before you get to T2. It is your responsibility to know what color card you were served, to show up at the tent, get off your bike, stand alongside your bike, and serve your penalty. Here's a reminder of some of the key rules. Let's make sure that you know the rules. They're in the athlete guide. They're also on the website. It's your responsibility to know these rules. Another key thing is to be reminded, no outside assistance, no pacing, no coaching. And also, you may not use any form of electronic device other than your bike computer and the watch on your wrist. No MP3 players, no mobile phones, no GoPro cameras. None of that is allowed. Aid stations, lots of them out there for you on the course to get you to the finish line. The liquids are provided in bottles that will fit in your bike cages. We have energy bars, gels, fruit, and water. And remember, I said that littering is a DQ offense. On all the aid stations, on the bike course and the run course, we have litter zones. On the bike, it's 100 meters before and 100 meters after the aid station. On the run, it's 50 meters before and 50 meters after. Please only discard in these zones. Likewise, all aid stations, bike and run, have portaloo toilets for you should you need to heed a call of nature. Then you're done with the Ventum bike course and you're back at the Hippodrome. Come into the Hippodrome, rack your bike at your spot where your blue and red bags are waiting for you. Put your helmet into the red bag, move your bib number to the rear, get all your running gear on, and you start the new 21.1 kilometer half marathon Hoka run course. So a new run course. And I think this new run course is going to be faster and easier than the previous run course with those substantial climbs on it. You now run westwards. You run direction Ginshore along that beautiful Atlantic coastline. It is spectacular. Try and enjoy the views. Keep right at all times on the running course. You will be doing 2 loops of this run course. Please ensure that your bib number faces the front. No public nudity, no littering, and very, very important, when you come down the finish line, only you may come down the finish line. You may not bring family, friends, pets down the finish line with you. The only people allowed on the finish line are those wearing a timing chip around the left ankle, an athlete wristband, bib number facing forwards, and a big smile on their face. 8 stations on the run course, pretty much. Rule of thumb is every 2 Ks. All liquids provided in cups except for your water, which is in small 500 ml bottles. We even had Red Bull for you there. We've got Gatorade. We've got gels for you. We've got fruit. And we've got amazing volunteers. Please shout obrigado to all our volunteers who are so excited to have you racing here. Remember again, the little zones in and around the aid stations. Please use these. If for whatever reason you need to withdraw from the race, you must advise a referee or an Ironman race official or a member of the medical team or somebody at the info point. If you do not do this, we will start a search and rescue. The cost of the search and rescue will be for your account. We have cutoffs, 1 hour and 10 for the swim. You have 5 hours and 30 to swim, transition and bike. And you have 8 hours, 30 minutes to swim T1, bike T2, 2 loops of the run, and come down the magic carpet of the 4th edition of Ironman Cascais, Portugal. For the relays, you will also receive your chip when your biker leaves the bike in the transition zone. There will be a designated meeting point for the relay athletes in the transition zone where the swimmer will give the chip to the cyclist and the cyclist will give the chip to the runner. Down the finish line, only the runner may come down the finish line. The swimmer and cyclist cannot join the runner. The runner will receive all 3 medals and then give that to the rest of the team. At the end of your bike and the end of your race and the end of your run, when you give the timing chip to the cyclist so that the cyclist can get their bike out of the transition zone. Get yourself an amazing finish line photo. Come down that finish line celebrating, having a party. When you cross the finish line, you receive your medal. And we'll also give you a mask and you can make your way to the athlete recovery zone. Once you're done in the athlete recovery zone, you can, by the way, also get your medals engraved at the athlete recovery zone. Once you're done there, you will leave the finish line area and you'll walk back towards transition. And at the top of the little hill on your right-hand side in the park is where your white streetwear bag is. You can put on your dry, warm clothing, make your way to the bike park, get your bike and your gear, go drop that off at home or at your hotel. But be sure that you come back for the awards ceremony a little bit later in the evening. The bike park is open from 4 o'clock onwards for athletes to collect their gear. Please wear your mask in the bike park. Bib number and wristband is necessary to identify yourself to get your gear. Award ceremony will be on the finish line. It'll be spectacular, beautiful nighttime award ceremony. Great music, the top 3 in every age group. All our tri clubs, we want to see you there as well. Our relays, we want to see you there as well. Our pros will be there. So the likes of Johnny Brownlee, Aaron Royal, all these amazing pros are going to be there as well. So please come and be at the award ceremony. I mean, Kim Morrison, Nikki Bartlett, and so many more. It's a huge, huge pro field. So great to have them racing Ironman 70.3 Cascais, Portugal. That is it. Thank you for listening. Remember the athlete guide. If you've got any questions, go to the info point. Enjoy magnificent Cascais. Enjoy the paradise that is Portugal. Enjoy that we are blessed with beautiful weather. But most of all, smile down the finish line. Good luck, and thank you for being at Ironman 70.3 Cascais, Portugal.
You have to dig deep to find the motivation to change. Change is hard. Change takes time. Change demands sacrifice. ViewSport's sweat-activated technology was developed to motivate you to go that extra mile, to hustle harder, to visibly show your work so you can push further. Performance apparel designed to show the making of a champion. ViewSport. Motivation revealed.
What goes to the heart of what we do is understanding the athlete. We're not just a travel company. We're supplying travel with a full and complete understanding of the requirements of elite athletes, athletes of every level. If we can get it right for Usain Bolt, Jessica Rennis, we put the same amount of attention to detail into every one of our clients.
Are you ready for an Ironman? We know you're training hard, but did you know that a sweat loss of over 2% can limit your performance on a race day? Do you have in mind your sodium loss? Don't worry, BestSide has you covered. Look in your Ironman athlete bag. You'll find a sweat diagnosis kit inside. Download the BestSide app, scan the QR code and get your free sweat analysis. Simply wear the patch, train, and send your sweat sample to our lab. A few days later, you will receive your results. Make your nutrition as individual as possible and get the most out of you on race day. Get your free sweat analysis now at bestside.com.